Risa, Monique, Country Wayne, Cat Williams, Taraji, Shannon Sharp. If you are in the Black community, you can tell the latest viral moments for each one of these people. And so the real story, I think, is what's happening with people monetizing and shaking up streaming. No, this has been going on a while. I think TikTok has shown people really what can be done when you monetize your social media account. People have been doing this with Instagram and YouTube for a while, but how it was done and how those algorithms work is decidedly different than how it works over here on TikTok. So for me as a business owner, I have always used social media to grow my company. That's just the nature of it. The majority, I've never reached out to anybody for press. People always find me through my social media channel. And because I have a dynamic personality and I'm not afraid to do like hot takes, it makes for an interesting channel and an interesting story. And it's just like fun to watch, even if you don't agree with it. But the bigger picture here is I'm my own boss. So when Shannon Sharp was on whatever show he was on, I don't watch him like that. But anyway, when he was on there, you could tell he was frustrated every single day with having to go in and shrink down his personality for his co-hosts. You saw it every day. But when he was on Club Shay Shay, where he can be himself, and then the banter that he has between him and Ocho Cinco, you see he's relaxed and kind of stepped into himself, and he makes a lot more money. A lot more money. Okay? So hold that thought. I remember Country Wayne did a video a while ago that said that he was almost broke because COVID hit and he had to learn how to do these skits. So he was forced into a position because before he was like touring and doing all of this stuff. And then he started doing his skits, and that's when he started making his money. So when he was able to control his own narrative was when he was able to make his money. Risa, when she was dependent on a man, and most of y'all are not savage enough to be sprinkle, and I'm going to talk about that in another video. But when Risa was dependent on another man, I mean, really, y'all, she said $1,500 is what he used to pay her bills. But when she stepped out and took the narrative herself and put it out and used her God-given talent of storytelling, which most of y'all don't have, so don't even think about putting out no fucking 50-part miniseries because we're not going to watch it because you're not smart enough or bright enough or compelling enough to tell the story to keep us for 50 parts. Most of y'all can't even make a 1-minute video. But she used her God-given talents. People have calculated the amount of money that she's going to make. For all that people say about Cat Williams, he is his own boss. He does the hiring. He brought Monique on. He brought Tori Hart on. He signs the checks. You will never see Cat Williams online crying, woe is me, I don't get paid my worth, because he has determined his worth. And then you get to Taraji and you get to Monique. Both of these women are waiting on other people to sign their checks. So one thing about me, I can get on this app and talk as much trash as I want to people, because you know who signed the checks? Me. I don't have to worry about going to a boss or worry about what I say on this channel because I control the narrative. Now, this is my personal channel. I don't get like this and talk crazy on my business page, but on my personal page, I control the narrative and I control the money. Every time I go viral on here, I make money over there. You see what I'm saying? And I get more notoriety here, but it makes me make money over there. Like, that's the part that y'all don't get. I sign my own check. I sign my check and my employee's check. So the monetization has always been here. It's just that the average person couldn't see it. And then there were people that were locked into a system that was fighting against it. And the way TikTok pays people and YouTube pays people is different. Now, having said all of that, most people are not going to bet on themselves because there are months where I might not pay myself. You know what I'm saying? I have to pay my employees and I'm not paying myself. I still got a huge IRS bill I got to pay. So there are real risks when you bet on yourself, and a lot of people are not willing to do that. And in certain industries, it was looked down upon to be, oh, they over there making them damn skits on TikTok or whatever, but they're getting paid, making more money. They're more famous, like more people know Country Wayne than know Taraji, and that's just what it is, because his skits are seen by millions and millions of people like every day. So, but he was still looked down upon by the Hollywood elite, and that served the Hollywood elite because they wanted to control the narrative. Anyway, this is a whole circular thing. So yeah, the real story is what's happening to how people monetize. But the bigger picture is going to be, how do women in particular capitalize on that? Because it sets women up to be in total control of their own narrative, i.e., back to Risa.